Hello everybody, we're going to talk today about two very popular websites that article marketers use. One's called Article Video Robot, and their sister service and website is called Video Submit Robot. Let's see if they're scams or not. Before we go too far, we should talk about what exactly is a scam, or at least what we define as a scam. The scammer uses trickery and misleading marketing to trick you into giving up your money, and it's a little bit different than incompetence. And they also are hard to get a hold of. They like to hide. Unfortunately, there is a lot of incompetence in the internet world these days, but incompetence is different than scamming. Incompetent companies and staff are usually just overworked or stressed. They're way over their head. They may have planned poorly for the demand for their product, things like that. Even though sometimes it's hard to tell between scammers and incompetence, and the intent is really the difference. So what we like to do is just lay out the evidence, and then you can decide for yourself. But in general, scammers want easy money. They want your money. They also feel that everyone is stupid, but them, of course. Whereas incompetent companies are a little bit different. Incompetence is not against the law. Often it's not even unethical. And there's many different forms. It could be bad customer service. It could be a bad strategy. It could be a bad website that is completely unusable. There's a lot of different things that can frustrate users about a website. What do both of these have in common? They both can leave you feeling ripped off. That's the important thing. Both of them can use misleading tactics. Both of them can outright lie or cheat. Just because a company is incompetent doesn't mean they can't lie and cheat. So now let's talk a little bit about my experiences with Article Video Robot. Well, about 3 months ago, I signed up for their 14-day trial that they offered. And at first I was very shocked by the quality of the videos that it put out. Yeah, I was surprised by the quality. It was just text on the screen that came from my article, and a computer robot read the article on the video, and sometimes the text was left out. When it was looked at on the whole, it just didn't make sense. On the internet, you probably heard that content is king. Well, I want to add a corollary to that little rule. Reputation is emperor. I believe that if you put out a bunch of really bad content, especially in a lot of different places, you're going to ruin your reputation. So the next thing I did was started submitting my videos manually. Then I remembered that Article Video Robot comes with a free Video Submit Robot service. And this service was not available when I was doing the trial, so I wanted to evaluate it. So I went in and signed up again just to test this Video Submit Robot. And what we're going to see next is a video screencast of my computer as I went through and tested this, actually on the second day. I found out the first day that it was pretty bad. Second day I just wanted to document it. And today I'm going to go on to Video Submit Robot, which is part of Article Video Robot service, and just show people what they offer or don't, as the case may be. I apologize for the sounds in the background. There's construction going on in one of my neighbor's places, and I didn't want to wait because I need to get a refund from these guys. I didn't want to take too long. Okay, so just to start off here, I'm going to go to www.submit Video Submit Robot. Video Submit Robot. Alright, there we go. And you see it says 17 top video sites in less than 1 minute, right? So I'm going to log in here. I signed up for them yesterday and I just found their service a little bit misleading, so I'm going to show you that. Oops. In most cases with websites, you'll see that you're able to change them. Change your password, right? So on this one, I wanted to go to change my password, and I went to the support desk or the FAQ. I think it was the support desk. Let's see which one. Must have been support desk. FAQ. How do you reset your Article Video Robot account password, right? Log in, which I've already done. Click Settings link found on the navigation menu at the top. A new window with the title edit profile should open, right? So let me go back there. Page too far. Okay. So here it is, settings. Click there. Oh, no, cannot. All you see is members.html. Right? Now, the funny thing is, I told them this yesterday, this was broke, and they basically said, no, it's not, and it works just fine. And then another guy wrote and said, oh, it's fixed now. Obviously, it's not. So, I don't know. You make your own conclusions about that, but let's go ahead and give this a try. Okay, so we're going to start here with a new upload. Okay, select video. This is fine. Kind of user friendly, actually. This is actually a good part of it. It's not too hard. And I'm going to pick a different video. Here you go. Screencast, I guess. No, let me see. Probably should have figured this out before I started recording, huh? I don't know what this one is. Here, just do that. Just a test one. Hopefully it's quick. And it's an AVI, so anyway, I guess I'll pause the recording while I'm waiting for this to upload. Okay. Okay, video title. It's just a test. I'm going to say test. Please delete. That way I can remember it when I log into these accounts. This was a test screencast. I didn't end up using tags. I'll just put test. Category comedy, entertainment, gadgets and game, how to. Just put it there. Okay. So then when you go down here, hit next. 2 tags. Okay, sorry. Test, delete. Okay, next. Now, here's where the problems start. When I first got here, nothing was green. That means none of the accounts have been set up, right? Now, note at the top here it says 17 plus top video sites, right? 17 plus. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I know my multiplication tables, that's 15 right there. That's the first, well, second red flag if you count the password problem, but so there's a red flag right there. So I'm going to go to configure logins. Now this is the big problem. I'm going to select show all. Now, so each of these is listed here. Supposedly the ones with the stars have a working login. Okay, this is where you provide the login so that they can log in and submit your video. Now, a lot of these places don't accept videos, just any kind of videos. They're specialized, like Blip TV. Okay, I have an account with them, and they only allow you to submit series. So, like if you do something regularly, like every week or every month or something like that, then you can submit to them. So they'll never accept anything. Daily Motion accepts almost anything. I've already set up an account with them. Facebook, you submit it there, it'll go to all your friends. Howcast, that's another thing they don't really accept that much. MetaCafe accepts a lot. I've got that set up. MySpace Videos accepts a lot. PhotoBucket's kind of hit and miss. Now this one here, Rever, doesn't even exist anymore. I don't know how long it's been out of business or whatever, but it doesn't exist anymore. Sklippo is for educational purposes only, so like tutorials or training videos. VO is for everything. Vidler is a pay service. You got to pay. I think the minimum is $50 a month. Vimeo is okay, but they limit you to 2 submissions a month. Be Social doesn't even exist anymore. Yahoo Video, that doesn't work anymore either way, because they went to Flickr, and I think one's called Yahoo Reel or something like that. So this doesn't even exist anymore. It doesn't work. YouTube, obviously this one exists now, but it has the same problem as all these other ones that don't have stars next to them. Now, I have accounts with every one of these websites that I've used before and submitted videos to, so there's no email confirmation problems, no problems when I submit to them manually. I even thought about demonstrating that in this video, but I think you can take my word for it on that. Viddler I don't have an account with because I'm not willing to pay $50 a month for it. But all the other ones, except for VSocial, which doesn't exist, and Rever, which doesn't exist, I have accounts with. YouTube I have 3 accounts with. Okay. Now, watch what happens when I try to put the information in them. Okay. Let's see. I'll try my first one. Okay, I'll hit save login, right? And failed. Login cannot be verified. So then, yesterday when I was doing this, I would flip over to YouTube and log in with these exact details. Okay? So let's try a different one. That one doesn't work. Maybe I mistyped it. Maybe it's something else wrong, alright? So I'm going to try another login. Nope, failed. Okay, so let me try. Maybe that doesn't want email address login. It wants your actual login name. Nope, failed. So no matter what you do, I've got accounts that have been opened with my Google account on YouTube since they changed over. Now they require you to have a Google account anyway, and when you sign up for a new YouTube account, they automatically create a new Google account. So I do have those types, but I have older types too, and I've just tried all 3, and none of them, every one of them says failed. Login cannot be verified. But watch this. Now look what happens. YouTube has a star by it. So yesterday when I was doing this for the first time, I had every single one of these starred except for Viddler, which is a pay one, except for Rever, which doesn't exist, and except for VSocial, which doesn't exist. So all of these were checked. So Blip TV was checked. I know it can't now. Viddler was not. Dailymotion was. Photobucket. Vimeo was, because I have an account now. Facebook was. I'm going to take that off though for this. I'm going to take Facebook off because I don't want it to go to all my friends. This is a test. Rever doesn't exist. VSocial doesn't exist. Howcast, but doesn't have the account set up. Sklippo doesn't exist. Yahoo doesn't work. Cafe does, and VO does, and YouTube. See, it's green. It's green because we just set up the account, even though it failed login. So let's see what happens. So keep an eye on YouTube. This is what kind of told me that something is wrong with this company. Alright, video title, description, test, delete. Alright, no problem, that's there. Now this is going to cost me 6 credits because it's going to 6 different sites. 6 different sites out of 17. Alright, now let's see how many actually go. Okay, I'm going to pause the recording now so I can wait till after the report comes back. First of all, let me say that some services wouldn't even bother giving you a report. And it is nice that this service at least allows you to see a report. But the report doesn't really do anything for you. It is good that they show the URLs. Okay, in case you want to promote those URLs, SEO these URLs, that's very nice. Dailymotion, MySpace, Photobucket, and MetaCafe. So that's a total of 4 successful submissions. Remember, those are not even approved yet. They're not even approved by the site. This is only the one that Video Submit Robot that claims to submit your video to 17+ top video sites in less than 1 minute. submits to 4 sites. So I usually don't like talking bad about companies in public, so I don't need to. I think I've shown you, and you can make your own decision. I don't know if I would call these guys a scam yet, but I mean the proof is right there. 17 plus top video sites and 4 submissions. So you make the call. Okay, so now that we've seen that in action, we'll have to summarize here. Are they scammers? I don't think there's any clear evidence that they're scammers. I think that obviously they're misleading, and there's really no reason to use the service. So to decide for yourself, you're going to have to ask, is $47 a month for poor quality videos and bad service worth it? And are you going to pay $47 a month to cost yourself time instead of actually saving time? So although I don't like talking bad about companies in public, I am going to take a position on this particular service here. At the end of the day, if you use this service, you're going to ruin your reputation, and you will feel ripped off. I think that's without a doubt, and I've proved it in my video. It's a jungle out there, folks. If you are working on the internet or you're planning on working on the internet, you really do need to find someone you can trust to show you the ropes. Please feel free to stop by my blog at workontheinternet.info, and hopefully we can help you out.